Hey guys, so we're going to do an all signs reading. Last one was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot, so we're going to do that again. I think I'm going to cut down the readings, make them a little bit shorter this time, but we're going to look at what's on its way out, what's coming in for you, and any advice at this time. And so let's start with Aries and get going here. This is a general reading, right? So it might not resonate with you. If it does, then you could let me know by liking this video. That really helps the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, do you like the room? I painted it purple. It's quite dark on camera, but I'm gonna have to add some new lights here to really spruce it up. But let's start with Aries here. Okay, Aries. What do we have for Aries? What's on its way out? Ooh. And advice here. Ooh. Okay, I'm also going to pull an oracle card, I think, here for... yeah, let's pull one to get the kind of... Well, this is like the shadow aspect here. And then let's pull a light aspect as well. Something light here. I wasn't planning to do shadow and light, but... I feel like it's needed. Let's pull a card for the light. Okay, so for the light we have make a change. And it says at the bottom, welcome change into your life. And I definitely see that's coming. Bird in a cage here for the shadow aspect. So it feels like you've been stuck here. And actually what's on its way out is some kind of confusion, not knowing the answers to something, not knowing where you stand with someone. It's really a place of like, what is going on here? Maybe I chose the wrong path. Maybe I picked the wrong option, or a fear that you will do that. But whatever this confusion energy is here with the Seven of Cups, I feel like that's really kept you stuck in this place of, it's like overcommitting yourself to a process of trying to figure out all of the illusions. It's like trying to figure out and work through some kind of confusion here, or multiple options. You've really made that commitment that you're going to do this, explore different avenues for some of you, but it's actually kept you stuck. And so now it's like almost like you were looking for a way to make a change, but in that searching for it, you were actually prohibiting the change from happening. You were getting a little bit stuck here. And this could even be ruminating thoughts about, a past connection or a current career or something like this. It's like decision time now. And that's what you're doing, because what's coming in is the Chariot. So this is beautiful energy. This is Cancer energy. So I feel like this is intuitive drive, intuitive force. And with the Sphinxes here too, this is also intuition. And it is the balance of shadow and light. So I feel like you're coming to this realization that you have kept yourself stuck and you are going to move forward now. And you're pretty fearless about it. And that's a damn good thing, because your advice here is the Devil. So let's clarify some of this here and see what this is all about. And I feel like the advice with the Devil is, I feel like it's to pick one thing and really kind of go for it. I almost want to say obsess about it, but not in a negative way. It's like put all of your passion and drive into one thing. This could be healing yourself. This could be your work. This could be a new project. This could be a love interest that you have, whatever it is for you, It's a change. The Lovers here with the Moon, the Page of Wands, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, let's take a look at this. For some of you, like something was hidden from you. You're well aware of that. You've been trying to work this out in your mind for a long time. What was it? And now I feel like you're going forward here with this kind of fearless energy to really break the chain here, or really break through this cage that you've been feeling of confusion with the Moon here as well. I feel like you're going to speak up. You're going to say something, and you're going to do it very direct. Okay. It's not going to be in any kind of game playing way. You're actually putting an end to playing games, either with yourself or with someone else. And it doesn't have to be like, I don't know, games in terms of manipulation. It could just be like your boss isn't giving you an answer on something, and you've just had enough of it. So I feel like you're speaking up, you're making a movement. It might seem very small to you what you're doing, but it's actually a massive force with the Chariot here. It is big. You have 2 major arcana here. Well, actually 4. The Moon, the Lovers, the Chariot, and the Devil. This is really breaking through something. This is a real big breakthrough here. And I feel like, you know, any kind of sense of pride you had in the past or concern of how this would make you look or how somebody would think of you, you're totally letting go of. It's like you don't care really how this person or a certain audience or public sees you. You're going to clear something up. I feel like come hell or high water, I want to say that. And this is the change that you're welcoming into your life, is your ability to bring yourself clarity and potentially others as well. Wow, Aries. Okay. Let's do Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Let's look at the shadow and the light, and then on its way out, coming in and advice. What's the shadow aspect for Taurus? What's the shadow aspect for Taurus? Oh, Aries just got this. Bird in a cage. And is this me? Interesting. So let's get all the cards out and then we'll talk about this. Your light is gift of freedom. Wow. So bride in a cage. Should I say bird in a cage? I don't know. Interesting. Bride in a cage, bird in a cage, same difference, I feel like. And there's a sense of being trapped here in the shadow aspect of questioning, you know, is this me to get trapped here? Is this me to think about something over and over again? Is this me to be stuck in a relationship that disempowers me, to be in a job that I feel, you know, I'm being stunted in my growth in this particular career path? Whatever this is for you, you know, you're really starting to see how something is limiting you. This is potentially something or someone that you've known for a long time, or something you've been involved with for a long time, perhaps even something to do with childhood, a childhood connection or a childhood dream you had, or just something that you've been going at for a long time. And I feel like you're having this realization that this just isn't for you. So you're heading towards the gift of freedom here. Break away from your attachments. You're being supported with this. This is beautiful energy, especially for a new moon. This is perfect, Taurus. Okay, let's see more details here. What's on its way out for Taurus? What's on its way out for Taurus? Ooh, yes. Yes, yes. Taurus. Okay. What's the advice? Wow, Taurus. What's on its way out? The 10 of Swords. Look at this. Any pain you felt, you know, some of you did have a painful ending with something, situation, a relationship, what have you. And it's like you stayed in that energy longer than you needed to. And I think you're coming to the realization like, hey, like I'm actually free of this connection. I'm actually free to do whatever I want here with my life, with my career. I don't have to be committed to this. I don't have to be trapped to this frequency, to this vibration, to this feeling. You know, it's not like me to stay down and not get back up. You know, I'm resilient and I'm going to move towards that light. I'm going to move towards my light. I'm going to enhance my vibration by realizing that, yeah, something is over. Yes, it hurt. It was very painful. But that's in the past now, and there's something new coming towards me. You know, every new beginning must have an ending, and I feel like you're definitely coming to that awareness here. I also feel like there's some kind of ending here that was maybe in the faraway past, like I said, some childhood thing here. And I'm seeing like, you know, a cartoon character, which is where I'm getting all that, you know, that it's been something for a long time. Something that's kind of almost rooted in your subconscious, I'm getting with the gray here. It's like it's not totally clear to you why something hurt you so bad. Maybe it is like the actual event, but the fact that you've been in this energy for longer than you feel is necessary, and it's almost like you feel like you know, what the hell? Like I can get out of this. Why am I sitting in this energy? It's something deeper it goes deeper than what the event is. Okay, so like if you had a difficult breakup, or you lost your job or something like this, or you decided to change your career, got backstabbed by a friend, whatever, it's like that energy is continuing on because it's rooted back into something that's going on in the subconscious. And I feel like you're deciding that, you know, this energy is not what you want to sit in. It's not where you want to be, and that you can be free. Coming in is the Empress. This is one of your cards, right, Taurus? This is you, abundant, stepping into, you know, your ability to create the life that you want to create for yourself. Venus energy. This is you knowing that you have been through the Ten of Swords. You know, the Empress doesn't become the Empress just because, you know, she goes through things. She's been through the battles. She's experienced, you know, all the hardships of the different queens that the queens experience, you know, the projections placed on those queens, you know, emotionally needy, all of these things. Like, it's like you've experienced people placing those ideas on you, okay, I feel like, and you've realized, like, that's not me, those are other people's projections. I've been through hard things, and now I'm stepping into my power. I'm not a bride in a cage. I'm the divine feminine. Your advice here is the Eight of Swords in reverse. And this is really to remember here, and I feel like you're already there, but, you know, things creep up now and again, is to remember that you can release yourself. You have the power to unblock yourself and release yourself here to go forward and to be free. Wow, Taurus, this was so clear. This is so beautiful. Okay, Gemini, let's look at what's going on for you. Let's get a shadow card for Gemini. We have Perchance to Dream. Okay, and then we'll get a card for the light. Fine Wine, Longing is the Portal to Wholeness. Ooh, these are both cards about dreaming, but one's coming out as like a shadow, so it's almost like you don't trust your dreams, or you're not dreaming big enough, or maybe there was a dream you had and it didn't come into fruition, so now you're second guessing your ability to open up portals for yourself in this life. Let's see what's going on here. Let's get into some more details for Gemini. I feel like I said that so harsh. Gemini. I don't know what's up with that, okay? Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's, you know, belittled your dreams, told you that what you can't have, you know, that you're not being realistic or something like that, or didn't believe you about something. I feel like your dreams here, I mean, look at this picture. It's so complicated. Like, what's really going on here? Your dreams are so complex, you know, and I feel like whoever has questioned you in whatever it is you're doing, or wherever it is you want to go towards and progress, really had a simplified vision of what it is you wanted. You know, and I feel like they just didn't get you. They just didn't understand you here. Yeah, the King of Swords here for what's on its way out. I feel like that's you having to explain yourself, you having to stand your ground. Like, this is a pretty defensive posture here. He's not really relaxed. He's ready to defend himself. His sword is crossing him, speak his truth, you know, get all the words right. And that can be an exhausting energy. It can interfere with your ability to dream when you have to be logical in order to communicate and deal with other people. Yeah. Some of you were dealing with, a romantic connection, right? And, you know, this came through in your other readings here, where there was a lot of confusion and mind games. So you had to stay clear. You know, you had to use your logic. You had to really almost write down the facts of what was going on so that you could keep everything in check in your mind so as to not get confused. But that really affected your ability to dream big, to dream with complexity. Some of you were like a pigeonholed, or like your dreams were funneled into, like, it's almost like somebody siphoned your dreams into a connection. Like your goals, your ambitions, your light, your worth was all like somebody sucked it into a connection here, into this very dark place. And it's like in this dark place, it really became a battle with you ultimately. Which is the blessing in disguise, actually. Because the minute you realize that the battle, it is with you and them, I feel like, for sure on some levels, but ultimately it's you with yourself, right? Like, how are you going to move past this? How are you going to get out of this? How are you going to heal yourself? And so when you're kind of pushed into a position where you have to start battling with yourself, that only makes you stronger, right? Then you learn your weaknesses, you learn your strengths, you know how to, I heard agility, mental agility, you know how to maneuver around your own shadow aspects or how to utilize them to your advantage. So I feel like here, whoever kind of like, I heard squashed your dreams or just kind of trampled on your energy in whatever way that is, pushed you into this position where you really fought with yourself. You had an internal kind of battle, conflict with yourself about what your dreams are for love, for life, for career, whatever this is about. And you realize your dreams are so complex. You have so many ideas. It might not make sense to everyone here, but it doesn't need to. It only needs to satisfy you, and you don't need to explain everything to everyone, including yourself. Your last reading said feel into things rather than intellectualizing, and this is what's on its way out, is this intellectualizing. What's coming in is the Ten of Swords, Gemini. This is your card. Okay, don't freak out. This is your card. This is you in your full ability to comprehend an ending. If anybody can handle the Ten of Swords, it's you. These are thoughts. Swords are thoughts and communication, right? So these are thoughts that hurt. And like I said, I feel like the battle was with you. And what's coming in is the ending of warring with yourself about what it is you want to do in love and in life. And so it's painful because you're putting an end to some kind of illusion or fantasy, yours or someone else's. But it's the end, right? And thank God for that. Your advice here is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like whatever it is you were growing before all of this murkiness came in is something that maybe you want to return to. Now, it doesn't mean it has to, like, you have to go back to an old job or an old relationship or an old way of thinking. But there's some nuggets of gold here that are still worth something, okay? It's time to reevaluate what you have and how you can make it better. Let's clarify that one. Let's clarify the seven. Yes, the Hermit, the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, Lovers at the bottom. So I feel like this is you looking at what you have before this happened, okay? Before whatever this is. What were your ambitions? What were your goals? Who were your friends? What kind of person were you? What interests did you have? What did you think about love? All of these different things. Really doing some reflecting here on what worked for you and what didn't. What brought you disappointment. And then harvesting those golden nuggets that are still there, those seeds you planted, as a starseed, like when you came here, those seeds, those goals you had, from childhood upwards, and working on them, fertilizing them, making them grow and doing something with them, taking them forward and regaining confidence. It's not like, yes, there's an ending, but it's not like you need to start with like tabula rasa, like empty slate. You still have you. You still are you. You're a better you now. And so it's just like reinvigorating that and getting rid of the energies of regret and sadness, whether this is yours or someone else's, that has really, blocked your ability to dream in this really kind of amazing way. It's like multi-dimensional here. This is a really positive reading, Gemini. I hope that helped. Okay, who do we have? Cancer. Cancer. Let's look. I just saw 222. Well, it was 2022. Cancer. It's reminding me of a dream I had, so I'll share it with you. It said unsent text. And I know it was by somebody I know, right? It said unsent text. And then in the text bubble, it had 222. Okay, so I don't know. I felt like sharing that dream with you. So maybe that resonates somehow. What's the shadow aspect for Cancer, please? What's the shadow aspect? Ooh. We have the child I was meant to be and naked before the stars. Wow. You feel exposed in some way, maybe, possibly. We have 8 and 18. The other thing I'm seeing here is you are actually, well, you're living out your purpose, or you're coming close to it here. But there's a little bit of vulnerability here with this card. Feeling a little bit vulnerable. Oh, Aries got this for their light card. Make a change. Welcome change into your life. Okay, let's get your other cards out and see what's going on here. Cancer. What's on its way out for Cancer? On its way out for Cancer. Some of you are just changing, how you want to present yourself to the world. It's interesting here. Tell me what's leaving. Ooh, the Tower is on its way out, Cancer. Ooh, thank God for that one, right? Some turmoil, some big event. This could be, just recently happened, or this could be, a little bit in the past here with the child I was meant to be. But whatever it is, it really made you feel vulnerable. It made you feel exposed. This could be emotionally. Could be physically. Maybe you opened your heart to someone and they really hurt you here. Something unexpected happened, threw you for a loop. But this is the purpose of the Tower, is to make a change here. It's to welcome change into your life. And so definitely what's leaving is this, difficult energy of upheaval. But it's ushering in change for you. And I believe the change is about, something about getting comfortable with your vulnerability, or not feeling vulnerable in a situation anymore, and returning to like almost not an innocence, but like a joy for life. The child you were meant to be. Something was blocking that energy clearly with the Tower here. You weren't able to really be seen for who you were. That came out in your general reading. Coming in is death. Wow. Cancer, this is a huge ass transformation for you. This is massive change, whatever is going on right now, or soon to be. Wow. There was something in your life that needed to go. The universe is like, no. Cancer needs a change. Major transformation. Okay, let's get advice, but then I'm going to clarify a little bit more. Your advice is Temperance with the Page of Cups in reverse. So this is clear to me that it's showing you're guided. Okay, you're guided and protected for sure. But it's like, I feel like if you're tempted to reconcile with someone, or, you want to be the one who extends an olive branch, or makes a peace offering, or apologizes, or something of that nature, falls on their sword, takes the blame, all of these things, don't do that. Not this time, I heard. Not this time. And many of you are not, you're far away from wanting to do that. You've already made a change. But it's telling me here with this advice is to really trust in the universe right now, in source, that things are being alchemized right here, right now, in order to bring in a new change for you, a new beginning for you, where it's like you don't have to do anything right now, which might feel a little bit strange to you. But it's like, just have some patience right now, because things are definitely changing. The Tower, Death, and Temperance. This is like massive. This is a timeline shift. This is huge. And with the Page of Cups in reverse here with the child I was meant to be, I really feel like the universe is bringing in this energy to you to allow you to be the child that you were meant to be. It's just going to take some time, because, however this has been playing out for you in love, in career, friendships, family, whatever it is, it's like you weren't heard, you weren't valued, your creativity, your love, your innocence, all of these things, your vulnerability, that wasn't valued. And that's wrong. I'm feeling it. It's wrong. And the universe agrees, okay? And your guides are with you, okay? And then they're going to bring in this beautiful changing energy for you. Some of you might experience this as feeling you might be a little bit scared and vulnerable. Some of you are scared to open up to people about what's been going on with you, what this Tower moment is, okay? You don't really want to dig deep into that. And I feel like Spirit is saying you don't have to right now. It's really like, just chill. Let's see, can we get some more on that? Well, let's see, what's this death? What's this transformation for Cancer? What's this transformation for Cancer? Justice. Holy shit. Karmic justice. Whatever was done here to you, against you, Three of Swords, potentially heartbreak, Wow, with the Five of Pentacles here, being left out, somebody blocking you, somebody not talking to you, someone treating you poorly, not recognizing your soul source. I heard your soul power, your soul source. Wow, your ability to heal. Their loss, Three of Cups in reverse, their loss. Justice for you, Cancer. Let's get, this is so juicy, I want to say. It's so good. It's so positive. It's so healing, and it's so divinely orchestrated. Happy life. Live a less guarded life. This is what's coming in for you. A happy life, Cancer. I heard if you want it to be, open mind here. If you want it to be, replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. Live a less guarded life. Yes, this is probably why this Naked Before the Stars is here. Because you're not going to have to guard yourself. Wow, Cancer. That is so beautiful. Congratulations. Okay. Okay, Leo, let's see what's going on for you. Leo, let's get a shadow card, and then we'll get a light card. Shadow card for Leo, please. Shadow card for Leo. Triumph of Lies, and I saw this when I cut the deck there. Triumph of Lies. Okay, so either you've been lying or someone's been lying to you. We're going to see what's going on here. But I feel like whatever this is short-lived, I'm hearing, okay? Let's get a card for the light. I'm hearing like it could be something around you. Whoa, too many. I saw accept the challenge, though. Life's purpose. Seek your own deeper vision for life. Okay, so I do feel like, Leo, you've been pursuing something here that isn't... Well, you've been lying to yourself. For some of you, I feel like there's... Oh, hold on. Okay. Yes. You're stepping into your vision of life. You're going deeper. Some of you have been living on surface level connections or surface level work things. And that's what the lie is. It's like something wasn't satisfying enough, okay? And you're going to go deeper with that now. You're seeking a deeper vision for your life. Some of you were lied to by someone. And you're seeing past that. You're seeing deeper into the lies. Like how far do the lies go? You know, that's what I'm getting. It's like, how far does this go? I'm hearing how much water is in that well. I think it's dual, okay? I think it's both. It's like, you know, because when we're with someone who's lied to us, even if this isn't a work environment, you know, at some level we've lied to ourselves. We haven't trusted our intuition. So whatever you've been living in, whatever context, you know, you're stepping out of that. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that for your energy here. Wow, look at the cards just flying around here. Let's get some more details here for Leo. Interesting. I am also getting that somebody awarded you something or gave you something or made you feel like, you know, king of the jungle, like very appealed to your ego, appealed to your pride in order to get something from you, in order to almost drink from your well. Yes, drink from your well, from your life's purpose. Some of you were, and swindled is the word I'm coming up, but I'm not trying to say you're naive or anything like that, but it's like somebody tried to pull the wool over your eyes or take advantage of you. Like leech off of your life purpose in some sense. Interesting. That could of course be you with you, you know, or it could be with someone else. Okay, let's see what's coming in for Leo. And advice. Wow, the Tower and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you're shaking up something here. Okay, what's on its way out is the Three of Wands. Well, you waiting for a vision to actualize. Okay, I do feel like someone sold you some, I heard down the river, some kind of like promise of like, this is how it's going to be. This could be work, it could be a relationship, anything, right? Friendship, it's like, we're going to go and do these things. We're going to have this, you're going to do that. We're going to make your visions come true. We're going to invest in you. And it's like you waited a long time for this to come in, and it's just didn't come in. Some of you waited on somebody to be honest with you, to really show up for you, to show you who they actually are. And what they just showed you was lies on lies on lies. For some of you, this person just doesn't know who they really are. They're not connected enough. They don't understand their life's purpose like you do. And it says seek your own deeper vision for life. And I feel like there was someone in your environment that was trying to get you to live their vision. Or they had a particular vision for you. They wanted you to pursue something or handle something in some particular way. But that wasn't true to what you would do or that you needed to do. It was how they wanted you to do it. It's interesting, Leo. Coming in is the Knight of Wands. And it's so funny. It's like the minute you turn your back on something or you realize something, you know, the veil comes down, the veil of lies. Wasn't that for Taurus? Maybe you're dealing with Taurus. Doesn't have to be, but there's some kind of fixed energy here. Okay, I don't know. And it's like the minute you turn around from that and you say like, you know, I'm not going to deal with this. I see straight through all of this stuff, is when whatever you were waiting for suddenly arrives. And it's almost like that's how you realize it was all a lie. Wow, this is so interesting. It's like, wait, don't go. Here's the thing that, you know, I've been promising you forever that I haven't given you. And now I'm only giving it to you because you have 1 foot out the door, or 2 feet. I heard 2 feet out the door. Okay, you're gone. But here they come. This could be a person or a job offer, whatever the case is. But you're seeing, it's like that time that you waited for something allowed you to really understand that your life's purpose was much deeper than whatever this is. And so now when they come in, it's like you don't want it anyways anymore. And that's the beauty of these things, right? this is why things sometimes play out in ways we don't understand, because ultimately it's for our best interest here. The advice here is the King of Pentacles with the Tower. This is like stability, security, a certain way of thinking. It could be somebody with money. You know, this is also earth energy here. But this is gone. You know, your advice is to blow up this tower, this stability, this false sense of stability. I'm also getting the message that the stability you seek externally is within you. And I'm actually seeing like a column, like from your head to your heart. I don't know what that means, but maybe it's like an alignment of your crown and your heart chakra. It's interesting too, because I skipped the third eye in the throat there, and his eyes are closed here. So it's like your advice is, you know what you know, okay? Like, you know that something isn't stable. You can put a bow on it all you want here. You can make it look pretty all you want. Doesn't take away the fact that it's burning at the bottom. Doesn't take away the fact that the foundation is on fire. So it's like somebody's continuing to try to like decorate something for you, make it look good, sell you on something, but it's done. So stick to your guns on that. Wow, Leo, that was powerful. Whew. Okay, Virgo. Yes, Virgo. Virgo, what do we have for Virgo? We're going to do a shadow card and a light card here. Let's do a shadow card for Virgo. Ooh. Anger and chains. Oh, Virgo, what are we upset about? Or maybe someone's upset with you. Let's see, what's the light? What's the light? Return to joy. Well, I think that's you then. Okay, you've recently experienced some anger. I heard it could be deep-seated. Okay, interesting. So something that maybe you're not completely aware of. I'm really getting guided to use these cards, which I'm not using for anyone else so far, because they're kind of like weird. They're the horror. What's it called, this deck? It's called, oh, hold on one second. I feel like this is important. It's called, yes, it's called the Beauty of Horror Tarot. The Beauty of Horror. And I feel like this is related somehow, and it's weird how I just flung it on the floor like that. But it's like something like there was some situation that brought a lot of like horror, turmoil, anger, chains, and it's like somebody relished in that. That could be you or someone else you were dealing with. I don't know. There was something here going on that really got you wrapped up, chained to a certain energy. I feel like you were dealing with someone who enjoyed this at some level. Now, this doesn't have to be a relationship. This could be anything. And now I'm looking down at that book I threw. Yeah, I don't know. Someone from the past or some situation from the past. Well, your light card is to return to joy. We are here to experience joy. So I feel like someone's trying to pull you down, pull you into a dark place here because they're angry and they want to chain you to them. You know, misery loves company. Wow. Let's see for Virgo. What's on its way out for Virgo? The Hermit. This is your card here. This is being quiet about things, you know, really not expressing that you don't want to be a part of this. I mean, look at this here. There's a hand reaching out for you. It's like, no, Virgo, stay chained to me. Stay here. Don't go towards your light. Wow. Because look, there's a light here too. It's like you have found joy. You know what joy looks like. Maybe some of you have forgotten it. But it's almost like you're, with this mask here, with the bunny too, it's like some of you are even, sorry that these cards are kind of gruesome, but some of you are not being fully transparent to somebody because they have a level of anger within them. So you're protecting yourself. And this isn't going to be for all of you, but some of you are like pretending to go along with it. I just saw 3939. Look up what that means, because at the time I'm staring at this card and it's 9 and this card's 29. Okay, so 9 is a completion. It's also individuality, but look up 3939. Wow. You also might want to look up 299. That's interesting. Okay, so I feel like you're maybe putting on a little bit of an act until you can release yourself and return to joy. That's some of you. Okay, but whatever this hermit energy is, being quiet about the situation, that's on its way out. Some of you have been angry and you haven't said anything, okay? And I feel like that's about to change. And that might be, for some of you, the transition into joy is the release of the anger in a healthy way. The hermit is wise, right? Okay, what's coming in? What's coming in for Virgo, please? Spirit. No. Too many. What's coming in for Virgo? 1 or 2 cards. Wow, this is quiet here. Ace of Wands. Well, the aces are potential. So it's like the potential of potential is coming in for you. And maybe that's why it was so hard to get the card out here. King of Wands here. I do feel like it is going to come into full, I heard full succession. I don't know. Interesting. But there's some new opportunity, some new light, some new passion. I feel like it's coming out of this very dark kind of energy you were in. For some of you, I also feel like whoever it is you're moving away from, or whatever situation you're moving away from, is going to be offering you something. A new beginning, the potential for potential. I've never really said that with an ace. So it is like, if that's the case, it's like not something tangible here. Interesting. So I feel like it's going to be different for each of you. For some of you, it's like a new opportunity coming around to you. Something joyful. But for others of you, it's like somebody trying to like get you to save them almost. Like to pull them out of a dark place. For you to get, some of you, somebody is an angry person. They have some anger. They're chained into this kind of negative energy here. The beauty of horror. Okay, that's kind of their mindset or energy frequency. And it's like they want you to pull them up with you on this path to joy. Okay, that's not going to be for all of you. I feel like this is very specific. What's the advice here for Virgo? We have the 10 of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the 6 of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. Well, this is clear as day. This is like, if that's the case, somebody trying to come along with you, no. The advice is, put an ending to it. It might be painful for them, might be painful for you, but mentally, this is not where you belong. It's been rough. It's been complicated. It has been a horror show of sorts. Okay, I feel like I actually see this as you, Virgo, as like you're angry too. Okay, I feel like you might be dealing with someone who's angry, but you're also angry. You've had enough of being in the 5 of Pentacles with this person. Okay, them not recognizing your value, not valuing you enough, not giving you the things you deserve, the Queen of Cups. And I feel like you having to counsel this person almost. It's like you've had to be there for somebody. And your advice here is to focus on yourself, self-love, what makes you happy, what fills up your cup, what brings you joy. That's what's going to help you move away from this energy. Wow. Can I get one more on the Ace of Wands here for what's coming in? Death and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is what I'm feeling, Virgo. I feel like you're about to say something here. I don't feel like you're going to be in this hermit energy for too much longer. You're going to release something here. You know, the Knight of Swords can be an angry character. Not always, but sometimes. And with death here, which is actually on the cover of the book I've been looking at down there. Yeah, it's like you've had enough of somebody's horror show and you're putting an end to it. Wow. You're fed up with something. You want to go back to a place of joy. And you are going to do that. We are here to experience joy, and you're realizing that I'm here to experience joy. I have a lot to give, and I have a lot I should be receiving as well. Wow, Virgo. That was powerful. Okay, who's next? Libra. Let's get your card out, Libra, for the darkness or the shadow, and we'll get a card for the light. I haven't said that to anybody else, the darkness. Libra, what's going on in the shadows? We just had this. We just had this for Virgo. So you might be connected to a Virgo or have it in your chart. Anger and chains. Okay, and let's see what's going on in the light for Libra. That was fast. Celebrate life. Make your life a celebration. Surrender with joy. Achieve greatness through surrender. Virgo just had return to joy with anger and chains. And now we have anger and chains, surrender with joy. Wow, that's interesting. So you might, even if you don't have Virgo, you might want to watch Virgo because so far the message seems similar. Okay, let's use these cards here for Libra. Let's see what's on its way out here. Well, I feel like some situation has been keeping you in a place where you haven't been able to really celebrate your life to its fullest. I feel like if you have been chained to an energy of anger, whether that's yours or someone else's, finding the things in life that make you happy, even the small things, is your way out. Some of you have been fighting against something for so long for a sense of justice, trying to get your point across or trying to help somebody else even in their situation. Like you've been really trying to break those chains, you know, to release anger from a relationship, a job situation, a place within yourself or within somebody else's connections. Like you've been mediating at some level or offering advice or something like that. And it's like the energy is starting to, well, I did see Parasite at the bottom of this deck here. It's starting to kind of infect you a little bit. And so with the surrender with joy, it's like there's a need to step back from this, from trying to get your point across, from trying to communicate. I heard your needs, okay? Like it's just taking a step back. And surrendering to a different frequency. It's like, I heard excommunicating, wow. But it's like removing yourself from something. 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords right after, wow. Libra, the advice here for Libra. Ace, wow. Ace of Swords in reverse with justice. Yes, this is exactly what I'm feeling here. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, this like there's another energy here that you've been trying to get through to or help. It's even if like you're helping people on a professional sense. I'm so thirsty right now. So some of you might need to drink more water here. Flush some of this emotion out that you've been carrying for other people. Some of you have been, oh, interesting. Some of you have been carrying emotions of other people in your water, like in the water in your body. You need to flush that out. Okay. Some of you have definitely been dealing with a connection, a failed connection, a hurtful connection, somebody who's been, you know, very angry, okay, has brought a lot of turmoil to a relationship. 3 of Swords, this is what's on its way out. That pain, that heartache, that mental anguish connected to this connection, that's on its way out. Which is beautiful. I feel like I need to say more here, though. That's interesting. Let's clarify that. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there was an opportunity here. For some of you, this is definitely you helping other people with their heartache. You saw this as an opportunity, but for some reason, it's not bringing you joy. For others of you, if this is talking about a relationship you were in, then it's like you're letting go of something. Even though you did see potential there at some point, it's like that ace is not worth it. It's just not worth it. Whatever that connection offered at one point, it's like tarnished. It's no longer valuable to you. Some of you are going to have to suffer, or maybe it's not even suffer, but some of you are just going to surrender, right? Surrender with joy. You're going to say, like, look, you can have whatever it is you owe me. Don't pay me back that money. It's okay. Have that. You know, I just want to have the house. I just want to go. I just need to get away from this. Some of you, it's going to be like that. What's coming in is the Four of Swords. This is massive healing. This is rest, especially after the Three of Swords. That's perfect. That's what you want. So you are going to break out of this. You might already be in the Four of Swords, I heard. Rest, relaxation, resting your mind. Reorganizing your thoughts, I feel like. Taking a little bit of a break, a breather, recalibrating, finding joy again. I heard dreaming happy dreams, like actual dreams, okay? Some of you are subconsciously working with your dream state, interesting, to shift your energy in the dream state. So you're like working with your higher self is working with you to change what you're dreaming at night. So some of you are going to have more pleasant dreams. That's cool. Because you know when you have a really good dream, it can kind of change your whole mood for the day. Like it really makes you feel good. Same with a bad dream, can ruin your day. So I feel like you're going to have some good dreams. Cool. Okay. Now your advice here is the Ace of Wands in reverse with Justice. So the Ace of Wands can be something passionate, a passionate new beginning, the potential for passion. And under the anger and chains, I feel like, you know, there was some kind of passion involved with this kind of conflict, okay? Maybe you felt like, it's going to be for some of you, that conflict, you know, fighting for one another and fighting against one another was proof of a passionate connection, and you're letting that mentality go. Okay, you can have love without war. Because sometimes those connections where there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of makeup, and you know, like it's just really explosive and passionate, can feel like intoxicating. Because there's a lot going on, you know, your chemicals in your body are always, you know, being stimulated. And I feel like some of you are realizing you want something calmer, you know. It's like you're almost willing to sacrifice some of that makeup feeling in order to just have something like chill. And again, if you're helping other people here in some sense, I feel like you're taking a step back from the drama. You might have seen a way where you could help somebody with dramatic situations, but it's creating exhaustion in you. So you're taking a step back from that. And this is really, really important for you because this is your card here, Libra. Justice coming out. This is balance. You're finding a way to balance here. Celebrate life with balance. Being true to yourself. You know, focusing on bringing justice and balance to yourself and not someone else. You know, not having to try to teach someone else how they could be better or show them or make them believe in themselves, you know, like you're releasing all that and focusing on how to celebrate your own life. So beautiful. Okay, Scorpio, let's get a shadow card for you. I won't cry for you. Oh boy. Okay, so you're not showing someone your emotions or someone's not showing you their emotions. I feel like you're fed up with someone. You maybe cried too many tears already about this person. Or it's like they want to see you in pain and you're not going to allow that to happen. I'm getting concealed power. Wow, Scorpio. I'm also seeing here speak out and ending a trauma. Holy. You are unique is at the bottom. What's at the bottom of this one? Perchance to dream. Wow, look at this card. Concealed power. It says, give birth to the wonder of revelation. Yeah, somebody fucked with you, Scorpio, okay? Or something happened here, you know, or you did to somebody else. I don't know. You decide which way this goes for you. But there's an ending of a trauma here. Transform memories and symptoms, speak out. So many of you are speaking out about a trauma that you went through. Could be with a love connection, or could be in childhood or some other aspect of your life that you experienced some kind of trauma. And it's like, you're not going to be a victim. No, you're not going to be a victim. I'm not saying that crying makes you a victim. Not at all. But this is what I'm getting from the cards here. It's like with concealed power, it's like you're moving from the victim stage here into the survivor thriver stage. It's like you've done the crying, the processing, and yeah, you still might cry here and there, but it's like you're not longing for someone. You're not going to cry for them. You might cry for yourself, but you're not going to cry for someone else. Wow, you're really harnessing your inner power here. This is extremely powerful. This is big, Scorpio. This is brave. This is extremely brave. Let's see what's going on here. This person or this situation or others, just others around you, are not even expecting this from you, which is kind of silly, but because you are Scorpio. But yeah, it's like you've been concealing this power that you have within you for a long time. You've been working on it. You've been building yourself up. I'm hearing Lionsgate, okay? So it could be around this time, but you've been really deciding how you're going to speak out, how you are going to put an end to this trauma. Ace of Wands in the reverse here. And I feel like that's that I won't go towards you. You know, it's like putting something out. Yeah, hold on. Let's see what else comes out here. The Eight of Wands, the Wheel, big change here with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Wow. Scorpio. This might be very specific. It might not be for everyone. So, maybe you want to watch your other placements if this doesn't resonate. Because what I'm seeing here is that you are willing to confront something within yourself, but to other people. Even if this is about a relationship that you've had with someone else, I feel like you're telling other people about this person or about what happened, about your life story. And you've been really building up the strength to do this for some time. And I feel like you've had this energy of like, now's not the time, and that energy is going. Like the potential has been there to do something about this in whatever way feels good to you, and whatever way that's going to bring about a new cycle for you, put you back in power as you feel it, right? And so I feel like, that energy's been there and you felt like maybe it's not the right time, but that's leaving. It's time. Because what's coming in is the Eight of Wands. This is like you speaking out. This is explosive. This is like, wow, it's like they're not going to see it coming, whatever this is. And, it's very hard what you're doing because your advice is the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is not about making other people happy. This is not about telling a happy story. This is not about putting, sugarcoating anything, icing on the cake. It's none of that, okay? It's really demystifying something for yourself and to other people. For some of you, you're just speaking out to yourself. You know, you're journaling about it, or you're coming to a realization. But I think for many of you, you're actually, you know, telling people your story here. And it's enhancing your power. You've had a huge revelation here about your life, your life's purpose, and why it is you went through the things you went through. And part of the reason is because you're so strong that you are the kind of person to be able to speak out about this. Let's see. Let's get some more here. Tell me about this Ace of Wands in reverse. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. There's no more surprises. Nothing is hidden. No, you know, justice. Justice with the Five of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, Death, Knight of Wands in reverse, Four of Cups. That's a lot, but let's look at it. You are getting justice for something, and it's not even just like you're getting it, like you're co-creating it with, this is supported by your guides, by source. You're doing the right thing. Some of you are actually, you know, involving the law in whatever this is. Okay. Five of Wands, you know this might create conflict either within yourself or for other people. But here it's like, how much longer can you live a lie? You know, and it's not like you, it's like you're saying it to other people as well. It's like we can't go on living this lie about love and happiness and new beginnings. It's like we have to be honest about, you know, what goes on here in these situations. What happened to me? What happened between us? What's happening to you? You know, it's time to really talk about it, even if it hurts. But that's really how you bring love into the world and into the situation, is by facing the difficulties, you know, and illuminating the places where love doesn't exist, in trauma, right? And I feel like with the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Four of Cups, it's like for a long time you kind of sat in this energy. There's different things going on here. For some of you, like you were in an emotionally abusive relationship, you know, and this could even be with like a parent or a friend or something like that, or a coworker, but you're going to say something about it. You know, somebody who was really aggressive, I feel like, with you, had no empathy, no heart, really. Others of you just sat in an energy for a long time, not knowing what you were going to do about something, not knowing if you had the strength to do something. But this has changed now. This has changed. The time is right. The time is right now for you to do this. Wow. That's like super huge. I feel like we need another card for you though. Let's get one of these here for Scorpio. Sadness. Take off your masks. And this goes with I won't cry for you, right? Sadness and taking off your mask. Yeah, I feel like somebody maybe tried to make you into a victim or keep you in a victim mentality, and you're not doing that. No, you're not doing that. You're going to really show the world how strong you are. Wow. Congratulations, Scorpio. Whew. Okay. What is next? Who do we have next? Scorpio. Sagittarius. Yes? Okay. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see what's in the dark for you. What's in the shadow aspect for you, Sagittarius? Sagittarius. The child I was meant to be. Okay. That came out for another sign. I can't remember now who. have way of faith. Let faith be your guide. Willpower. Improve your willpower to reduce your stress level. And life's purpose. Seek your own deeper vision for life. Wow, this is good. Accepting challenges. This is super positive. You know, even this shadow card, it's probably the lightest card in the deck. It's the most positive. It's like really going towards your north node, your mission in life here, your life's purpose. You're having the willpower to live out your dreams, to be true to yourself, to stay to who you are. Some of you are refinding. Interesting. Some of you are finding faith in your ability to do what it is that you want to do in your life. Some of you are finding a connection to source now that you never had before. Let's use this deck. Interesting. Let's see. This isn't easy though. It's super positive, but it is taking willpower. So there are roadblocks here. You know, things haven't been super easy. Did I just say that? This is weird energy, Sagittarius. It's like, well, I feel like there's a little bit of a lack of confidence maybe, or staying power. Ambivalence maybe. Let's see what's going on. What's on its way out for Sagittarius? What's on its way out? The Tower. The Tower. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, yeah. So some things needed a lot of willpower. Whatever it is that you're shifting into your life's purpose, you know, whatever it is you're going towards, and you've decided like, no, I'm going to actually live out my life the way I should be. It's not a simple shift. It is positive, but getting there is a hard road. It's going to take a tower. It did take a tower. This is on its way out. So a tower has recently happened. You've lost something or somebody or some sense of stability, structure. Your foundation has been shaken. This could be by your own hand or someone else's. Well, it's definitely by source too, right? There was something in your life that was blocking you, that was imprisoning you, that was trapping you from living out your life's purpose, from being who you're meant to be. And I feel like you're beginning to see the purpose of this tower now. And it's igniting your faith here, your faith in yourself, your faith in the universe. And you're also beginning to realize just how much willpower you have. For some of you, I'm getting that it is your life's purpose to teach about willpower. Interesting. Or be a role model for willpower. Okay? What's coming in here? This could be to your children even. 3 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have to, let's see what, I feel like you're going to have to leave someone behind. You know, you might have to end a connection, and this will hurt both you and them. And that's what's taking so much willpower here. Yeah. Okay. 5 of Cups. Yeah, okay. This is hard. When we step into our life's purpose, into our mission, we regain faith with the universe. When we live out, you know, who we really are meant to be and our soul purpose and all of these things, it's not like an easy path. There's an awakening. And this is ascension, basically. You realize, you have an epiphany. Oh shit, like I've been living the wrong way. I've been living in ways that make me unhappy. You know, I've been subscribing to, I heard channels, interesting. I don't know what that means, but I've been subscribing to different things in my life, relationships, careers, ways of thinking that have only brought me pain, you know, have really blocked me from being who I want to be, being a role model, being that person who teaches the way of faith. And so now I have to end that. And yeah, it's going to suck, but it was going to always have to come down anyways. Because if I left it up, you know, I would have went down with the tower. This was only ever going to bring me down. It's difficult. It is so difficult, Sagittarius. It is you need so much willpower. But you have it. And the card says improve your willpower to reduce your stress. So that might be something you want to think about, is look up, like, you know, how to increase willpower. because what's coming in is the Three of Swords. And I feel like this is probably mutual. I feel like this is going to hurt you, whatever this tower is, you know, whatever's leaving, whatever change is happening. Awakening, ascension is painful. Typically when we ascend, we go through different experiences that test us at our core, test our soul, really put us through it. Dark night of the soul. And you're going to have some willpower to know that you're going to get through this energy, but you have to go through it. You can't avoid it. If you want to live out your life's purpose, you can't avoid this. Some of you, this is like separating from a family. You know, it's leaving a job. Others of you, it's ending a relationship. For some of you, I really feel like most of you are taking the action. But there is some of you who this is happening to you as you feel it, that this is happening to you, but it is not happening to you. It is happening for you. One of my subscribers put that in the comments, and that was just key, right? We have to remember that. But I'm sitting with the energy more than I've sat with other readings. So I feel like there's a need to sit with it, to really, you know, give yourself credit for what you're about to do or what you are doing. Your advice is the Five of Cups, is to feel it, you know, to really recognize what you have lost, both staying in somewhere that you shouldn't be, you've lost out on things, right? And what you're going to lose now. You know, it's okay to mourn this. Your advice is to mourn this. It's a pure energy. The Tower, the Three of Swords, the Five of Cups. Like, this is so sequential, right? Like, this happens, then you feel this, and then you go through this. It's pure. It's like, it's in order. It is the right way to do this, you know? There's no denial here. There's no trying to shove things down, not deal with things. It's really having faith and willpower that you can do this, Sagittarius. I love you so much. You can definitely do this. All right, Capricorn. Are we at Capricorn? Yeah. Capricorn. What's the shadow aspect at play for Capricorn, please? Gilded regret. Okay, somebody's having some regrets about something. Let's see. What's the light aspect for Capricorn? Live in the moment. What you are looking for is within you. I think some of you are regretting how much time you spent on something with someone. I'm seeing "is this me" at the bottom. It's like you kind of just committed yourself to something, so you just went along with it for a while here. You have some regrets of that. Gift of freedom in reverse at the bottom. I'm getting the sense that you feel that there was some time wasted. Some of you feel like you know, you're pissed off about that for sure. But I think what this is teaching you is that whatever it is you were wanting from this, whether this is a job or a relationship or whatever, it's actually something that you can offer yourself here. That you are independent, that you don't need anybody. And I also feel like for some of you, there's somebody else who is displaying or demonstrating, I want to say, some kind of regret about something they did. Potentially something they did, that they're living in the moment or something like that. Okay, so I feel like there's a couple things going on here. Let's get into it. What's on its way out for Capricorn? Some of you regret living in the moment. Okay, you did something to make yourself feel better or to escape from something, and you have some regret about that, or somebody's making you feel guilty about that potentially. But I think some of you have regret. It's going to be different. That's not going to be for everyone. So take what resonates. Okay, what's on its way out for Capricorn? One more. Okay. Well, I heard feeling alone in this. Okay, what's on its way out for Capricorn? Seven of Wands. Defensive energy, feeling like you always have your back up against the wall, feeling like you need to protect. I heard your assets, your things, but also who you are as a person. For some of you, someone attacked your character. It's like they stuffed you down, I'm getting. It's like they stuffed you down. Interesting. Coming in is the Ten of Swords. It did come out in reverse, though. I do feel like there is an ending, but it hasn't really either set in for you or for someone else, or it hasn't fully happened yet. The Sun is your advice with the Hanged Man. Interesting. Lovers at the bottom. Well, let me clarify this Ten of Swords in reverse for what's coming in. What's this about? What's this Ten of Swords in reverse about for Capricorn? We have the Six of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, Justice. I see. Okay, so some of you didn't say anything. You regret not speaking up about something. You feel like something was not just, clearly, and I think it's like you didn't get closure, or you didn't get something off your chest that you wanted to say. There's some regret about that. And then others, it's interesting, there's a split in the Capricorn collective here, because it's like some of you did do that and you regret it, like you said something and now you regret that because maybe you just did it in the moment, right? And you were being defensive about it, and others of you didn't do it and you regret it. So, you know, there's something about the middle road here with Justice. It's like finding the balance that I feel like it's like no matter which way it went, it was always not going to feel good, okay? Because there's something about this situation that is icky a little bit. Let me see what this regret is about here. Capricorn. The Moon, yeah, something unknown, something hidden, okay? What's this? The Four of Wands in reverse and the Magician in reverse. Ooh, Page of Wands. Yeah, so I feel like somebody was hiding something, either you or somebody else, okay? And there's either regrets that you didn't call them out on it, or they regret hiding something. I feel like somebody manipulated a connection here. There was some kind of manipulation involved in a like sense of security. Okay, there was something hidden, potentially around a home. Whew. Now the advice here is the Sun with the Hanged Man. It's like you have a new perspective, right? On whatever went down. Justice. It's right. Your perspective is right. You're being fair in whatever it is you're feeling and thinking. Now, live in the moment. What you're looking for is within you. This is the Sun. This is your happiness. But it's coming out with the Hanged Man. And this is really just this card repeating. Live in the moment. What you're looking for is within you, the Hanged Man. It's like you don't need to go outside of yourself to experience the joy that you need or the healing that you need, or the sense of justice that you need. You know who you are, you know what you stand for, you know what you did, you know what you didn't do here. There's no need to like get some kind of external mirror of the joy that you're beginning to feel and see and know that you're capable of having for yourself. Any kind of regret you have around a situation, I feel like, you know, the advice is telling you to get a different perspective on it, okay? To know that you had to reveal something. The Sun with the Moon here. And then Justice. It's like balanced out. All was revealed in time, or all will be revealed in time. Just hang in there. That's what I'm getting. Live in the moment. Hang in there. If things are still unclear to you, they will become clear real soon, okay? Something cannot be hidden. And this might be somebody's regret too. Okay, so somebody might regret the way they treated you, and they like it's not going to be hidden anymore from you. That's going to be shown to you. Wow, Capricorn, that's intense. Okay, Aquarius. Let's get a shadow aspect for you, Aquarius. We have, oh, this card keeps coming out and starting to drive me crazy because it's called Bride in a Cage. It's making me feel trapped to this card. Peaceful among thorns. Ooh, this looks like I got salty connection. What does this one say? Colorless angel. I feel like, you know, this doesn't have to be about love, but there's two people here. I feel like these are separate energies. You know, both are kind of stuck. One's caged in by thorns. The other is in a cage. And it's like, this one's a bride, so there's a commitment here to this cage. And this one is peaceful in the thorns. It's like settling for something that is not for you. This could be, you know, even work. Or like a persona that you have or you're putting out there. It's you're not living up to your potential here. For some of you, I feel like you might be in a connection where it's like they just want you to kind of deal with like feeling trapped or something like that. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on here. What's the light aspect? Gift of freedom. This keeps coming out with the bride in a cage. So this is a collective theme as well. It's like freeing yourself from whatever's trapping you here. You know, just because you committed to something doesn't mean you have to find peace in that kind of entrapment, okay? Or in that kind of enslavement. You know, you're being given a gift of freedom. It says break away from your attachments. There's something that you're definitely attached to here, even though it's like you can't move, like you can't progress, you can't be who you want to be here, you can't go where you want to go. It's like contracting you rather than letting you expand. But you have the gift of freedom, and this could be even you with someone else. Like maybe you need to, this isn't going to be for all of you, but some of you maybe need to release somebody to let them be free. You know, you're holding on to something too tightly and you need to let go. This could even be a job position, you know, like it's no longer serving you. Okay, let's get into it. What's on its way out for Aquarius here? If this doesn't resonate, watch your other placements because I feel like this is specific. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. You could be dealing with an earth sign, but we have here, you know, a sense of insecurity, neediness, possessiveness, control. I'm getting like a real, like actually like a four-wall situation, like feeling trapped in the house or feeling trapped in a certain place, a city, a job, like a job, like a building or something. It's like you feel like a feeling pinned down to something. It could even be a mentality. We have the Queen of Pentacles here at the bottom in the upright. So for many of you, this is a connection to somebody. Romantically, a best friend, family, some kind of close connection where there's a sense of like, well, it's like the other person needs you, but their neediness is making you feel neediness. It's almost like getting codependent here, and it's not allowing people to grow in this connection. I think you know that. What's coming in here for Aquarius? The Empress with the Six of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like some of you are just going to step out of something. You're going to free yourself from something, and it's like you're not making a big deal out of it. Like a lot of you are just going to do it quietly, quickly, and just go so that you can live out your life. You can do what the things you want to do. Some of you are willing to like lose a fight, strength in reverse, like you're willing to fall on your sword, you know, almost to just like free yourself. Like you're okay almost taking the blame because you know that it's going to allow you to get out of it. Because it's like if you fight with this energy, it's just going to trap you more. What's the advice here? The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, your happiness is something else. It's somewhere else. There's a false sense of security here. Let me dig a little deeper here. Tell me what the Peaceful Among Thorns is all about for Aquarius. King of Cups in the reverse and the Four of Cups. See, this is a loveless connection or an unsatisfying job situation. Something going on here where it's like there might have been a promise at one point with the Knight of Cups that this would be fulfilling, that this had a lot of, you know, possibilities to enhance your heart space, all of this stuff. But it's like it really just came in as almost like an illusion here. I feel like you don't want whatever this is anymore. It's not what it was cracked up to be. For some of you, you are in a connection with someone who is cold and they act really apathetic. They might not be physically affectionate, I'm getting. They're moody. They have a moodiness to them, and it's like they expect you to just deal with it. Okay, and not expect anything for yourself. Wow. Tell me more about this Six of Wands in reverse for Aquarius. That could go for work too, right? They just expect you to do your job and not have any, you know, demands or desires to have a raise. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, see, I feel like you're just gonna, you know, you don't want to win. It's not about winning here. Okay, what's coming in is the energy of like, I don't want to play this game. I don't want to be in this state of anxiety. I don't care if you feel like you want to win or whatever the case is. I just want to, you know, step into my power, be free, be abundant, you know, make a life for myself that feels right to me, that feels like I have the freedom to choose whatever it is I want to do. And I don't care about winning, losing, if I'm the bad guy, the good guy, whatever. Just let me go. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles for advice. The Hierophant in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is a connection or a long-term commitment, a contract, a way of thinking, a way of being, you know, a marriage potentially, where it was just not growing. It's just not growing. It's not going anywhere. It's not bringing in the Ten of Pentacles. You don't need this person. I feel like that's what you're realizing. You're never going to get to the Ten of Pentacles with this person. You might financially, but everything else is, you know, I heard shuffled off to the side. Wow. This is a rough one, but let's get another card here for the light aspect. Tell me more for ending message for Aquarius about this. Limitation is power. Lean into your limitations. Well, I feel like it's, you know, whatever limited you here in this connection, you know, I feel like somebody tried to place limitations on you, how much love you could express or how much love they could express. It's where you actually gained your power to see what it is you really want. Some of you, yeah, it's like some of you are just gonna leave things behind. It's like the less you have with this person, the better almost. I don't know what that means. Or this job even. Some of you are going to turn down a promotion or turn down, like I'm hearing golden handcuffs. You know, you don't want to be cuffed to this. You don't want the responsibility because it doesn't serve you, or like someone's trying to offload something on you. Anything else? No. Okay. Surrender with joy. Achieve greatness through surrender. All right, Aquarius. Wow. Pisces. Let me clear off Aquarius here. Interesting. Pisces, what do we have for you? Let's get a shadow aspect for Pisces. Pisces. A card for Pisces. Thank you. Revenge. Ooh, okay. Someone seeking revenge. You, somebody else, or maybe a situation already happened where there was revenge. What's the light aspect? Could be sudden change here too. Make friends. Friendship is the alchemy of success. Return to joy. We are here to experience joy. This definitely could be about a friendship. Can we get one more with revenge here? I feel like we need to clarify this a little bit more. Fragmentation. For some of you, you have a friend, or you had a friend who was creating chaos in a group or within your life here. You know, someone jealous of you potentially. And it's like, you don't want friendships like that. Some of you were in a connection with someone, okay, where there was no friendship. It feels like there was a lot of jealousy and acting on that, you know, taking some kind of revenge. Let's get your cards out. I feel like I want to use this deck here. I used it for one other sign. Who did Virgo? I used it for. It's called The Beauty of Horror. It's kind of gruesome, but I feel like it goes well with this revenge theme here because let's see what's going on anyways. I feel like, sorry, Pisces, the video just cut right there. My phone died, which is interesting, but I was saying with the revenge here, I feel like this looks like the Two of Swords, except she's put the swords down. So it's like you were blocking yourself for a long time. You know, you had your defenses up. And I feel like, you know, somebody did something nasty, okay? I feel like you're taking revenge too, but not in a temperance with the Emperor. It's not like in a malicious way. It's like you're returning to joy, and your return to joy, your ability to make better friends, good friends, have new connections is revenge in and of itself, okay? So let's see what's on its way out. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, unequal give and take. It's like you're not going to, I heard be anyone's bitch anymore. Okay, Pisces, I don't know. But it's like you're not, no, Page of Cups in reverse. No, you're not. But it's like, yeah, you're done with the days of giving too much to people who didn't appreciate that. Queen, well, let's pick these up. There's too many here. Let's get what's coming in for Pisces. What's coming in for Pisces? Strength. Six of Cups, the World, King of Wands. Yeah, many of you are returning to, you know, childhood friendships or connections you had with solid, stable people, people that you trust, people that you know, your family even. You're returning to a better place, I feel like, with better people. Some of you might even be moving away from this kind of fragmented energy that you've been dealing with. Yes, with the World here. There's something here about a good childhood friend, okay, who you're rekindling something with, or you're getting a stronger bond. This could even be a sibling, okay? Potentially you're going to travel to see them, and this is going to really bring you back into a sense of power. Even if this is about a love connection, I feel like you're going to make friends here who really speak to your soul, a part of your soul tribe here. Yeah, it's going to make you feel very empowered here and bring you a lot of joy. What's the advice for Pisces? Seven of Wands. Well, it's like keep your defenses up with this person, or whatever this situation is here. Because I feel like this person's salty. There's something, you know, out of line, out of alignment, but they're out of line with something. Okay, and I feel like they put you out of alignment as well. So you have to protect yourself here from them. Five of Cups And the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're never going back. You're a King of Swords. You're never going back to this energy again because, you know, you felt the need to be defensive. Okay, I think you did defend yourself. You felt sad about it. You felt regret. This wasn't easy, especially if this was a friendship. There was some betrayal here. Whatever the case was, there was betrayal with the Revenge card. And you're changing that up for yourself by, you know, getting rid of that energy. You're really cutting out people who don't have your best interest at heart, you know, who only ever want to talk about themselves. You know, they never listen to what you have to say, or they're not happy for you when good things happen for you. It's like they don't share your joy with you, or they always have to like bring themselves back into the conversation. This is what I'm getting. It's like it's always goes back to them and what you can do for them. And that's really disappointing. Okay, so now you're putting a wall up, you're defending yourself, and you're changing. You're flipping the script here when it comes to relationships with other people. You're going for something that's more fulfilling. I heard Jupiter. Okay, so there's something here about your Jupiter placement maybe being activated at this time. Okay, or there was some kind of clash between your Jupiter positions maybe with this person here, but your best revenge in this scenario is going to be coming into power by building solid, stable connections with those people that you trust, those people who are strong individually by themselves and they don't need anybody. It's a choice to have people in their life. They're not a needy person. This is really going to bring you some grounding. Okay, Pisces, I hope that helped.